Welcome back to SFcraft for SFcraft episode 8. So today what we're going to be doing is working on the armory back here. But first, before we do that, I think what we need to do is finish this main part of the base. So as you can see, this quartz area is still not finished, and I'm going to add some other things here to make this part look nicer. Also, I kind of want to add some redstone lamps on the walls, but we just don't have glowstone yet, and I haven't went to the nether yet. So I'm thinking we're going to go to the nether soon, because I kind of want to hook up a portal to the nether, that way we can travel faster and don't have to travel across the swamp. But for now, we don't really need to worry about that. So I'm just going to put the quartz in here and maybe make a few other small changes to this area. And we could actually, if I have enough, we could actually put the bookshelves up here too. So after I do that, we'll be back to get started on the armory. Okay, so we are almost done with the main part of the base, as you can see. So I changed this, I added the crown design in the center with concrete, and I changed that to concrete as well. But the rest of this is just quartz, but I made it on these different levels to make it look nicer. And I added more torches on the sides. So eventually what I want to do is replace all these torches with glowstone, because there's not enough room for the lamps. But all of this can still be glowstone, and it should look okay. And then for the torches that I have on the ground and stuff like that, I'm going to try to replace some of those with lanterns just to make sure there's enough light in here. So now what we need to do is dig out this area for the armory. So back here, this is going to be a wall, and then I need to dig out a 9x9 area here, and then I'm going to replace the walls with gray concrete and the floor with white concrete, and then we'll be back. Okay, so as you can see here, we dug out the whole 9x9 area, and now what we need to do is finish the walls. I already did this wall, but we need to finish the walls with gray concrete here and then white concrete on the floor, and probably the ceiling too. I'm still not completely sure, but now what we really need to do is just plan out where everything is going to go. So I know we're going to have some armor stands here to just kind of show off areas, and then we'll have barrels and chests and stuff like that for the specific items, and we'll have some armor stand tool racks and stuff like that, where it looks like the item's just being held by the rack or whatever. It's actually being held by an armor stand behind the wall, kind of like how the vending machines work. So now what we need to do is just fill this in like I said, and I might have some stuff down, but I'm really gonna plan this out as we go, and then we'll be back. Okay, so before we finish building the armory, I came back here to trade with some of these villagers, because we're going to need some emeralds quickly, because we need to buy some new things from the vending machines. So I'm just going to take some of these out. That should be plenty. And this guy. They should all have refilled their trades. And then the last one is this one here. Yes. So yeah, now our emeralds are pretty much refilled. Okay, so now we're gonna go back here to buy stuff from the vending machines. Okay, so the display for the iron block got messed up, so now it's an item frame with an iron block in it. But we're going to need to buy a diamond for this. So first I need to put that down and get our emeralds out. Now I can do that. And we have our diamond. So now we can make a jukebox, which is what we need to buy stuff from this vending machine over here. And that's what it is blaze rods. So because we were having a problem with getting blaze rods because no one else had found the nether fortress except names, we decided to replace the slime ball with blaze rods because those are much more needed. So now I'll actually be able to get an ender chest without having to find a nether fortress. Not sure why that happened, so I'll have to fix that. Somehow the jukebox ended up back in there. Okay, so people have been messing these up because whenever they start a raid here, sometimes the pillagers spawn behind the vending machines and then they go back there and they end up messing stuff up. So I'll have to fix that later. But for now, it doesn't really matter. No one's going to steal it. So now what I want to show you is all of these new shops that were set up in the shopping area. So I'll start by going to our shop over here. And we have made a lot of sales, so I split up the slime balls so now people can buy those individually. So we have all of this stuff now. I don't think anyone bought anything. But people were buying this stuff, I just always restock right away. So yeah, no new sales for today. But yesterday we sold some stuff. And that's just Giant Store, so we've been here already. That store is going to get destroyed because that was the guy who got banned. And this is Sword Store, so that's interesting. He's selling books. So nothing that good, and he doesn't have a price on them. And then this is Name's store, so this is his nether store here. But he still hasn't opened it yet, I don't think. Although there's now this here. There was no doorway in here before. But he still has nothing in the chest. So we'll be back here when he opens his store to see what he decides to sell. But now we gotta go back and finish the armory and make our ender chests. Okay, so we are back after completing this room with white concrete on the ceiling and floor and gray concrete on the walls. And we have completed it with our ender chests, as you can see here in the center. And I have put up some armor stands and some quartz for those, because this is where our extra sets of armor are going to go. So right now we don't really have any, it's just this. But eventually I want to have armor with different enchantments for specific things. And we will be using these armor stands here for that armor. But for now what I'll probably do is get some iron armor or gold armor that I have in my storage room. And I'll put those on here just so that it looks better. But now what we need to do is dig out some of this area here and start adding our weapon and tool racks. So basically what those are going to be is it's just going to be armor stands that we put behind the wall and we pose them so that the arm is holding the item out, and then use a piston to push it into the wall so that it just looks like the item is just hanging on the wall. So we're going to do that we're going to have 4 different ones of these, and I think we'll do that and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so I was testing around with some of the armor stand mechanics and I found one that actually works. My original design didn't work out exactly, but I changed it a little bit and now it works fine. So you can see all of the tools. So it only shows 4 on each one of these, which I was hoping to get 6, but it doesn't work with 6. So that's okay though, because I only had 2 tridents anyway, because I sold my other 2. But now what we need to do is make the other 3 of these. And I think I'm going to show one of these here on camera, just to kind of show how it works. So the first thing we need here is our armor stand. So I'll just do this side first. So this one's going to be bows here. So now I'm just going to pose it. Okay. And now we can put our first bow, which doesn't matter. I'll just put this one on. And now that will show there. So now the only thing that I need to do here, really, is just this and the piston. And then just make sure there's a block there, which is the barrel. And now that goes in. So I just repeat that process. I'll put a block here then, and then I'll put another one on top, and then that will be the second one. And then I just do that for the other side. Just do the exact same for the other side, except put the crossbows on instead of bows. And then after that, I'll do the axes and the pickaxes and the shovels and hoes, and then I'll be back. Okay, we're back after finishing this whole area. So now we have these stands for basically all of our tools, and I made sure that we at least have iron of everything. And I put armor on these stands. We have no extra diamond armor or anything, so I put gold and iron on those. But eventually my goal for this is that we have all diamond armor here and diamond tools on these. So now all that we really have left to do is put some lanterns on here. Okay, we're back with some lanterns. So now this room should be lit up without any torches. So now it looks much better. And I also added some out here as well in the corners. But the main lighting in this area is going to be glowstone, like I said earlier in the episode. So now what I need to do is, now that we have an ender chest, I can start organizing that with some more shulker boxes. So now I think we need to go and get some more shulker boxes from the vending machine and then start organizing our storage. Because if you look in here, it's not... We still have random storage and stuff. It's not much storage, as you can see. A lot of this is just overflowing. So we need shulker boxes and all the things that we might need at any time. We can put in our ender chest. That way we have it for whenever we need it. Another thing I want to do this episode is then also finish this area, although I don't know if we're going to have time for it. But we'll do that after we organize the ender chest. Okay, so I came over here to buy my shulker boxes, and there's literally a raid. Why is he wearing my skin? Hold on. Okay. Oh, there's the... Can I even hit this? I can't even hit it. There we go, I got it. Is it dead? No, of course it's not dead. Oh, he got it, okay. And there's another wave, okay. That's real great. And, of course, he's using Frostwalker, so he freezes the water. Oh, there's a... Whoa! That just literally just fell down right in front of us. What the... That was so weird. Okay, make more Frostwalker so we can... Oh, I got... He hit me with a sword! What the... Oh, that's real nice. Stole the emeralds. Let's get rid of this road. Okay, so we found it. It's up there, apparently. Just fell down. It's the evoker. I didn't give you that totem. Yes. Did I get it? I don't know. Yes, I got the totem. Yes. Wait, why am I Alex? That's not good. I get up to service. I got frozen under the water. Why does he use Frostwalker here? It's actually annoying. Okay, so now we need to buy more of these. So I'll put like the inner chest down here. Okay, so now what we need to do is I'll put down this, I'll make some blocks. Let's go. That should be enough, okay. I accidentally placed 2 crafting tables as usual. So that should be enough. Let's get ourselves some shulker boxes. I'll just buy 4 diamonds. Four diamonds, okay. So that's what we need. So now I guess I can put the crafting table down over here. And yeah, let's buy some more shulker boxes. The thing is, I don't really have enough wood. So I didn't even think about that. I don't have enough wood to make all the jukeboxes. If I do that, I can make one. So we are back with the wood that we needed. And I don't know why my skin keeps getting messed up, but we'll fix that quick. But now we need the ender chest with the diamonds. So now we have wood, so we can just craft some jukeboxes. So I found out earlier when that one jukebox was there, that was just because of someone putting the jukebox in the chest instead of the dropper. So someone messed up and then left it there. So that's what that was. I thought the vending machine was broken. It wasn't actually. So now what we need to do is actually make our shulker boxes. But first, before we do that, I want to look at this new shop down here that I saw. And this is, it says Wise Gear, right? Yeah, Wise Gear Shop. So this tree is like, it's looking pretty good. So what does he sell here? That's interesting. So everyone owns string, that's kind of useful. Slime balls, what competition? He's trying to compete with my store, is he? Huh. Well, it's always good when a new shop shows up. So now that the sun's up, you can see it better. But now what we should do is go back, make our shulker boxes, and then I think I'm going to end the episode there. Also, Skeepy is doing some kind of weird, I don't even know what this is. He has these horse stables over there, which I saw before. But he has like all these trees in a fenced-in area, so I don't know what he's doing with that. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay, we're back after making our shulker boxes, and these will be for farming items and for construction and stone items. So, I think that's going to be it for this episode once we put these in our ender chest. Thanks for watching this episode of SF Craft. So today we got a lot of stuff done. We made the main part of the base look much nicer with quartz and concrete. And we completed this entire armory where we used concrete and made these item stands basically, which hold all of our tools, and the armor stands in the back, which we will be using for all of our extra armor once we get it. We finally got our ender chest, which we've been waiting for this whole season, and now we're going to actually be able to have massive storage in that ender chest. So next episode, what I'm thinking of doing is finding the stronghold and getting ready to fight the Ender Dragon. And then now that the base is complete, we're going to really start be doing more stuff with other players and more of the adventure kind of things for this series, because our base is, for the most part, almost done. So thanks for watching this episode of SF Craft. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in SF Craft episode 9.